Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Sting. No, it's not about the former lead singer of the Police. It's about a spider that grows to epic proportions in a building, an apartment building in the winter, and he's the pet of this little girl, and with a matter of hours, he becomes the monster in a horror movie. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 13, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. It's kind of an interesting movie, if not very unrealistic. The premise is there's an apartment building during the winter, and a little girl befriends a spider. And somehow the spider grows to epic proportions. It's coming out in April. Weird. A winter movie in April, because it's kind of a winter movie because they're trapped in the apartment building. So she befriends the spider, feeds it, and the spider just grows to ridiculous sizes. Right? It starts out this big, and she even asks some nerd in the apartment building, can a spider grow this big in a few hours? And he's like, no. And it grows so big it can open its own jar and get out and escape, which it does, and then it kills like a parrot, and it just slowly makes its way up the food chain to humans. And she has a baby brother who's in danger, and she has to save the baby from Sting. And Sting also kills various people in the apartment complex. So the climax of the movie is her and her stepdad have to kill Sting. Here's a hapless exterminator who gets killed, I think, about halfway through the movie. Here's the parrot that gets killed. So it's a weird kind of horror movie. I can understand people being scared of it because a lot of people hate spiders. So I kind of think this is a horror movie for women. I kind of think. But it's completely unrealistic. I mean, this spider grows to huge size. Here it is paralyzing this woman. I guess it's supposed to be a black widow. And then paralyzes her and then goes inside her and I guess eats her? I don't know. Kills her? I think it kills a bunch of people in the movie. So, yeah. On the one hand, it seems totally unrealistic that something like this could grow to epic proportions seemingly in a few hours. But on the other hand, the setup actually is kind of cool in that they're trapped in an apartment complex during a winter storm, which would drive the spider inside, obviously, where it was warm and there was something to feed on. So that part of it kind of makes sense. And, you know, you've got the power going on and off and that kind of thing. I don't know. I kind of don't mind it. You know, normally I blast movies for this sort of ridiculous premise, but I mean, if you can get past that, I think it'll be okay. Kind of on almost like a kid's level of a movie. Maybe it's like a Goosebumps kind of story. Yeah. It feels that way. It feels a little bit like Goosebumps. Little girl gets a pet spider and it grows to epic proportions, starts killing everyone in the building, and her stepdad have to kill it. So, first act, her and her stepdad live in this apartment building. They're not getting along. She's not accepting him as the stepdad. He's trying to make inroads, and she's not really interested. Then she finds this spider in the building, puts it in a jar, feeds it, and it just grows out of control. She also has a baby brother. Second act, Sting, the spider, escapes after growing pretty big, and she realizes maybe it's a little too dangerous to have around, and it escapes. And at first she thinks, well, who knows where it is, like somebody will step on it or whatever. But quickly it's roaming all over the building. It kills a parrot. It kills probably other pets until finally it graduates to humans. But I don't think it goes after her baby brother at first. I think that's like the climax of the movie. So, and then it just ends up growing and growing and growing. And soon it's the size of a medium sized dog. And then it can kidnap. I think the climax is it kidnaps her baby brother, and her and her stepdad together have to kill it, going inside the ventilation shafts, which are, of course, big enough for a human, to kill Sting. And, like, Sting by this time is, like, this big. And then they kill him. I guess. I mean, if it was a horror movie ending, maybe they kill him, but Sting was a girl and laid a bunch of spider eggs, and like the end of the movie, oh, thank God that's all over with. Now we can go back to our lives. And then you see the cocoon hatch and a bunch of them just come flooding out. I think for a lot of people this will be a scary movie. Not me. I don't particularly have arachnophobia. I don't mind spiders. I mean, I'm not the kind of person that would get a tarantula and have it crawl on me. I wouldn't want that. But like, I'd be a little freaked out if somebody put a tarantula on me. I'd be like, get that thing off me. I don't want to get bit. But regular old spiders, yeah, I'd just be like, get off of me. I'm more worried about getting bit and having like a legion or something than like anything actually happening to me. So as a one-off horror movie, maybe, it's a little bit like arachnophobia. I kind of don't mind it. I think the execution for a premise that kind of doesn't really work. It's kind of a bold-faced lie. Maybe there's some explanation in the movie why the spider grows so quickly, so fast. And I don't know. Maybe it kind of sounds plausible, but I don't think it could be. Let's read the write-up. Is there a write-up? No. It's weird, too, because they call the movie Sting. And in Lord of the Rings, Sting was a sword, which I believe Frodo uses to kill a giant spider. So it's weird that they call it Sting. And, of course, the singer. So, yeah, maybe on streaming I will watch this. I probably wouldn't go to the theaters. It doesn't rise to that level. But maybe on streaming I'd watch it. It's kind of in my wheelhouse. So maybe. I think you could do a lot worse. If you're looking for a horror movie that I think would freak out your girlfriend, but like wouldn't be too bad. I don't think it's probably not too bad. This might be it. This might be the fun one to have her like, oh God, she's just burying her face in your shoulder the whole movie. But some women really don't like spiders. For those women, this movie might be punishment. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Thanks for tuning out to the live stream tonight. Had another live stream. It's been a weekend of live streams, so that was fun. And videos all this week. Piney podcast is already up. And what else? Oh, somebody just bought like 10 copies of the Pineys. Not the same book, but like the first 10 books. Thank you. That's it. We'll see you in the next one.